Today, I want to show you how to work with a pendulum. If you don't have a pendulum, you can use your necklace if it has a pendant at the end, some sort of pendant. Back in my grandmother's day, they even used to use a needle and thread. So anything will do. It doesn't have to be fancy. When using any form of pendulum, you can utilize it to speak directly to your subconscious mind. When you're speaking to your subconscious mind, you're going to get information that's deep under the surface within you, that's alive within you, such as a belief system. And so if I were to ask my pendulum or say a statement such as, I am unworthy, and I'm communicating just with my subconscious mind, the pendulum will agree, I am unworthy. It doesn't mean that it's true. It just means that that belief is alive within me. It's going to agree with what my subconscious believes to be true, whether it's factual or not. Your body is an extension of your subconscious mind. Your body holds your belief systems. Your body holds ancestral trauma that you have inherited in your DNA. Your body holds traumas from your current life. Your body holds energetic imprints if it's stored and hasn't yet been processed. So everything essentially that we can find in hypnosis through your subconscious mind can also be found in your body. And sometimes things are stored in the head as a body part too. It doesn't negate the head as a body part. But it's more so that somatically you can find information, traumas, beliefs as well. And so now that we have all of the informational stuff or jargon out of the way, I'm going to show you the first way to use your pendulum. So go ahead and grab your pendulum, your necklace, your needle and thread, whatever you got. I'll take it. You'll take it. We're not going to judge it. It doesn't matter if it's not an actual pendulum. If you've ever worked with a pendulum before and you hold it in a certain hand, I don't want to take that from you. Continue holding your pendulum in that hand. But if you've never worked with a pendulum or you are newer to working with a pendulum, I want you to hold it in your recessive hand. So if you're a righty, you're going to hold your pendulum in your left hand. If you're a lefty, you're going to hold your pendulum in your right hand. And the reason for that is that your recessive hand is also your receiving hand. So when we're using this to receive information, it makes sense that you want to hold your pendulum in the hand that receives, your receiving hand. So go ahead and hold it in your receiving hand. And it is a muscle. Okay, so the more you use your pendulum, the more you are kind of flexing this muscle. So when you first start using it, it may move very subtly. It may only move a tiny little bit, and that's okay. But the more you use it and work with it, you will notice that it gets stronger and stronger. I remember working with my mentor many years ago, and I was like, how come yours is, swinging, 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 and mine is like, And she said just that. She works with her pendulum every single day. And at that point, I was very new to pendulum work. And so it took time. But now, after years of using it, and not even years of using this particular one, but years of using a pendulum in general, I have that muscle exercised, so it moves a lot more than it used to. I want it to be comfortable for you. Some people like to hold it with 2 fingers and it's just a little pinch. Other people like to hold the ball. I like to hold it really with 3 fingers. But I've also seen people kind of hang it over and let it just hang like that over their finger. Whatever way feels comfortable to you, use it. Try out the different ways. See what feels best to you. You know what? I use 3 fingers when I hold the ball. That's what it is. And when I'm holding just the chain, I use 2 fingers. So again, I know, like, I'm just thinking of when I took my first Reiki class and I'm like, oh, how do I do this? And I wanted to be very, by the book. And when it comes to intuitive practices, you have to make that switch and trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and let go of all the conditioning from school, because it's a program that takes a little while to get out. Okay. So now that I've talked so much, because that's what I love to do, we are going to set our intention. Okay. If we're communicating directly with our subconscious mind, then we're just setting that as an intention. Show me what's in my subconscious mind. And already I'm getting movement. Show me my yes. And your pendulum will begin moving back and forth. You want to establish a yes and a no. And the yes will also be what is true for you. The no will also be what is false for you, or a lie. Okay, so it's almost like we have positive and negative. Yes, no, true, lie. Okay, so now that you've shown me my yes moves back and forth towards me and away from me. Okay, and I have my elbow resting on my desk. I don't know if you can see that. Let me move this just a little bit further down. Okay, I want you to start with your elbow resting in the beginning, because sometimes we can question ourselves and think that, we're making it move. So there's no shame in that. Place your elbow down, get yourself comfortable, show me my yes. Okay, and really, once we establish the yes and the no, we can ask any yes or no question to our subconscious mind. So, show me my no. You might want to stop it. You don't have to. It'll just stop on its own. Show me my no. And if you notice, it is beginning to move side by side. Okay, you can take it a step further and ask the pendulum, show me my maybe. Show me my maybe. And my pendulum, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it is moving in a counterclockwise circle. So you want to establish your yes/truth, your no/false, your maybe. That is kind of the baseline to communicate with your subconscious mind. And now you can go ahead and just ask any question, and it will tell you, your pendulum will tell you what is alive within your subconscious mind.